Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aurora Stefrak, and here I am for the Intuitive Weekly Energy Update for August 30th, 2021. And I'm just catching the sunset. I just caught it. Okay. Anyway, I've been working like a madman. I was not gonna do my energy update this week because I wasn't feeling very good, and I basically slept all day. But yeah, the universe or my own will really wanted to do it. So I was like, okay, I got it. So welcome. If you're new, I'd like to welcome you. I am working on growing my online, well, just my business in general. Like, I've really been focusing on a lot of personal development and you know, just my own path and figuring out who the heck I am and what the heck's going on here and how I fit into the whole thing. So here I am, I'm just clearing energies right now. I did a really good sage clearing, so protection's been really big, guys. And so, like, if you don't know how to clear your energy, or know if you're carrying someone else's energy or needing more tools, then this is something that you should spend a bit more time on, especially because of everything that's going on in the world right now, right? So here I am, just clearing energies, your energy, my energy, so I can connect to source, pure source energy. All beings of 100% light, please come in. I call your higher self my higher self, and all beings of 100% pure love and light to bring through divine messages for the week of August 30th, 2021. Amazing. All right. I got my singing bowl, but I'm not going to play it too much. But I do have an announcement as well now that I've cleared our energy. I started making jewelry, guys, so this is really exciting on my path because I found my purpose. As I was just saying, I've been trying to figure everything out. Well, I really love making jewelry, so I bought some beads, and I just want to show you guys real quick just kind of like what I've been working on. And so here we go. This is one. I thought it'd be good to put it up against this card deck. The first one, little amethyst, so cute. Here we go. This one's Picasso jasper. Just hang it down like that, and you can see it. And then we have Imperial jasper, just another cute little dainty one. It's so beautiful though. I love it. And then here, this one. This is Amazonite and Cherry Blossom. And this one's with the elastic. It's like, oh my god, look at how adorable it is! So yeah, I've just been working on this. And then this one was kind of like intuitive mistakes, and then it turned into something cute. Like, really cute. So I really love that design as well. Let's see, I got a few more. And then this one is also Imperial jasper with a little bit of howlite on there. And then this is Imperial jasper as well. And it's actually an anklet, and it has a yantra on it. And a yantra is just like basically like a symbol for the chakra system. So this one is actually solar plexus. So this will help you to stand in your power and to speak your truth. So everything that I've made, it has a meaning, of course, too, right? So then we have the amethyst, and again, these are anklets. This one with the yantras on it, because I couldn't figure out how to make them into bracelets, because they're kind of big. And last but not least, so yeah, that's my fun little thing I just wanted to share before I get in. So I'm really excited about that, and I'll be posting more, and I'll be kind of organizing. I changed my YouTube name to Translucent Truth Yoga, so I'm stepping in, guys. I am stepping in, and that is kind of the energy of this week as well, and kind of what we're getting into. So I'm really excited to get into this. And yeah, like, so I also brought the Galactic Heritage deck because I'm like, you know what? Let's get some guidance from other species right now and see what kind of what kind of guidance we're needing from other species that have already evolved past this place that humans are at, right? That are here to help us on our path. So that's going to be really cool too. Okay, cool. Oh, actually, I also brought this to show everybody as well. Crystals are really, really powerful tools. This one here, because of the shape of this crystal, the energetic field of it is actually giving energy out this point, right? So the way that it is shaped geometrically, it's actually giving energy out of the point, right? So you can use this as a charging tool. So say I'm wanting energy to be put into me, I connect to source and I can recharge whatever chakra that I would like to recharge. Now say I have energy that I don't want and that I would like to clear and give back to source, I can put it this way and I can feel it, you know, working its magic and pulling the energies out. So I just wanted to show that. This is called blue onyx. And then just my beautiful piece of azurite here that I just absolutely love, that I wanted to show off because it's just so beautiful. All right, cool. That's that. That was 6 minutes of me chatting. Okay, thank you for listening. Okay, so here we go. We're just gonna get right into it. So this is for the weekly energy update of August 30th, 2021. So I'm just gonna start reading my list. I have it actually texted out today, so it's kind of weird to not have it on my sheet, but all right. So mental revelations, guys. We're going to be having such deep, profound mental revelations because basically, like, there is no denying our external world now. Like, we can't look past it. We can't pretend that it's not fucked up. We can't, like, sit in silence anymore. Because, like, we have to stand up for our sovereignty, for our freedoms, and for our individuality, because apparently it's being stripped from us right out from under our noses. Now, this is coming from a Canadian citizen, so I'm not sure how everyone else in the world is getting affected, but us here in Canada and in Ontario, you know, they're implementing different things that really are against the Charter of Rights and Freedom. There's actually, like, police officers, there's so many nurses, doctors, so many people rallying, that people are speaking up. So, like, mind you, this energy is really, really strong. So, like, just remember that our external world influences us, guys, like, very, very, very strongly. Like, our environment has a really, really big effect on us. So just remember as you're moving through this week that there is a lot going on, okay? And come back to yourself over and over and over. And I know a lot of people are starting school or starting their job again because school's going, and especially after this 18-month period where we've all been in our hermit mode due to our external reality, everything's kind of starting to open up again. And with that comes a lot of, oh my God, a bug just flew in my eye, right? Left eye, feminine eye. I don't know. I was going to try to make a meaning out of it. But yeah, so with everything that's going on right now in our external reality in the world, just keep in mind, like, keep yourself grounded, bring yourself back to your center. Remind yourself that you're not here to save the world and that you can only do so much, and taking care of yourself is your number one responsibility right now, because well, we're kind of in such a deep change and nobody kind of has any answers. Nobody really knows what's going to go on, and it's okay to be in the unknown, right? So being okay with being in the unknown, right? So mental revelations, things are just going to be very, very clear mentally. And if they're not, then whatever chaos you're going through is guiding you to that mental clarity, right? Grounding chaos into calm is my next, and I think that's the perfect leeway into my next point, because right now in all the chaos, you have to hold your calm. You have to hold your center. Go and create space for yourself, do yoga, create an altar, light an incense, close your eyes for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. Me and my friend Heidi today, we did a meditation and it was so powerful. Like, I went into it and I came out and I was like, holy shit, like, man, I need to meditate every single day. As much as I sit here and I have all this amazing wisdom, it's like I'm still human too, and I still have things that I need to implement and figure out. Just because someone has knowledge doesn't mean that they're actually embodying it, right? And like, that's the big thing with moving forward right now. for humanity is like, you know, action integrity, basically, when your actions and your words align, right? And like that is so powerful, because I think that like in a lot of our lives there's been you know, not alignment with integrity, and so that's caused a lot of confusion, a lot of heartache, a lot of mental ache, like a lot of confusion, right? So really like take that confusion energy and ground in the truth. That's what I just heard. So take that sorry, I think it felt like there was a bug on me. Take that confusion energy and ground it. So do your yoga practice, get into your body, connect to your breath, burn your Palo Santo, burn your sage, play your singing bowl, do everything, get out in nature, do everything that you know to do in order to raise your vibration, or to get you out of that density. And sometimes sitting in that density is what you need as well, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. But remember to ground that chaotic energy, right? Like ground it, just keep grounding it and keep connecting to your higher self. All you need to say is speak into existence. Hey, I call in my higher self to guide me today. I ground in all of my denser energies so that I can transmute them and be the light being that I am. Like, your words are so powerful. It's just, what are you saying to yourself, right? Okay, and then we have heart activations, guys. Massive heart activations, because when we're grounding our mental body into our physical body, it activates our heart. And this is where our wounds are stored, right? Our emotional wounds, like our triggers, things like that, right? Different memories, different experiences, reasons why maybe you don't want to leave the house because it's just so scary and it hurts your heart. And that's okay, but it's time to heal from that, because we can't live a life in fear anymore, right? And that's kind of the whole idea here, right? Is to really like overcome your fears, understand where they come from, understand if it's past life or this life, or from your mom, or from this or from that, or from whatever, right? This is your path and your journey, and only you can understand it, right? We can guide you, we can hold your hand, we can help you, we can love you, but you have to go through it. So yes, deep heart activations. And then I have change, right? Change. We have so much change. It was just 12:12 on the timestamp. Just change. Like, I mean, with school coming, with people starting work, with the seasons changing, with being in this pandemic for 18 months, people are realizing this is fucking bullshit. People are speaking up. People are saying, what the actual fuck? And all of us that felt like, you know, we didn't have a voice, we're all coming together now, because it's like, yo, like, no, for real, like, this is real shit, guys. Like, this isn't a fucking joke. Like, we got to really pull our heads out of the sand and really say, whoa, what is happening? You know, let's not just say, oh, I trust science, oh, I trust the government, oh, I trust this, oh, I trust that. No, like, whose words are you speaking? What is coming out of your mouth? And what is it that you're encouraging and moving forward, right? And this is time for really, really deep critical thinking and understanding of what it is and how your actions are impacting humanity. Wow, this is freaking intense information coming through right now. I had no idea. So it's just being aware, okay, guys? Like, bring awareness. This isn't to stress you out. This is to say, okay, hold up. My head's been in the sand. How can I lift my head out and look around? Just look around. Look around at the craziness, right? By the way, this is chaga nettle tea. If you don't like tea, honestly, it's basically water, because it doesn't really have a taste, and it's really good. It's like clear water, purified water it tastes. Okay, so yeah, change. Virgo season calls for grounding energy and health-focused endeavors. So we're in Virgo. So, my rising is Virgo, thank God, or else I'd be screwed, because that's what helps me stay organized and grounded and in my healthy self and all the good parts of me, I should say. So Virgo is a very, 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 very healthy energy. It's an earth energy. We're very grounding, right? Organization is like straight up perfectionists. Like, that actually can be the downfall of Virgo energy, is like they're too perfectionist, and like they can't just go with the flow sometimes because they're so grounded and they're so practical, right? So it's like this energy right now is urging us to be more grounded and be more practical and be more health oriented. So getting into your body, making sure you're eating properly, making sure you're getting enough sleep, making sure that, you know, you're taken care of, right, in all the ways. So it's really, really calling us to ground our energy. So that's, I've already talked about grounding. So it's the Virgo energy that's actually influencing that energy, right? So yeah, and then health focused endeavors, right? So like, well, you know, I've wanted to try yoga for a while. Maybe I'll start to do a few YouTube videos at nighttime and get into it, right? Or like learn about different things, you know. Virgos are very like, they really love learning as well and exploring in that adventure, right? So it's like knowledge based, right? Knowledge based, practical. Sorry, there's like little bugs all over me. I guess that's what happens when you sit out on the grass at sunset. Yep, so that's our focus. And also here too, like, I caught a little something. Don't worry, it's not COVID. Oh, I was joking and I said, no guys, it's the new Delta variant. But I don't know if people think that's funny, but I think it's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, so anytime that you get sick, all it is your body and your soul saying, slow the absolute fuck down, take care of yourself, what are you doing, things need to change, this isn't working. Okay, it doesn't mean you're gonna die, it doesn't mean that like the end of the world is here. It means, hey, yo, you're not taking care of yourself and you need to slow down, which has been my big lesson, right, as well during this process. So learning about what your body's needs are and how to take care of them, right? Okay, let me just like put a shield up because these bugs are driving me insane. I am clearing energies. I am calling in Archangel Michael to protect me because I just need 20 more minutes, okay? What? Oh, hold up. Look at my mom. Wait, I need to show you. I don't know if you could see her potatoes. Her potato, she's got her potatoes and her dirty knees from collecting the potatoes. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm just clearing right now. This is my intention. I'm setting intention to clear all energies like these freaking flies because they're driving me absolute bonkers. And if not, I'm gonna have to move, but okay. So let's get it out. So yes, health oriented, getting into your body, going to the gym, doing yoga, mind, body, spirit exercises, things that connect you, right? Okay, so connect you to your body, connect you to your mind, connect you to your spirit. All right, so that's really going to be on the forefront because as we go through these mental revelations and our heart starts opening up and we start purging different energies and accessing different information, then what do you do with that? What do you do with that information? What do you do with these new revelations? Things have to change. They have to change, right? Once you come to a new level of awareness, then you have to change. You have to upgrade. That perception shift is the quantum shift, which actually brings me into the next point, which is quantum timeline shifts in mind, body, and spirit. See how perfect this all flows? So quantum timeline shifts in mind, body, and spirit. So every time you pick up new information and you integrate it, then that is the quantum shift. That is the timeline shift. When you choose to incorporate information that you've picked up, when you've chosen to learn something new, when you've chosen to open your mind, when you've chosen to open your heart, when you've chosen to close your heart, when you've chosen to close your mind, whatever, so on and so forth. Whenever you've had a perception shift, that is the quantum field. That is the timeline. And emotion, that is the quantum. Thought, a mental energy field, a mental energy field. That is the quantum, right? Because it is energy, right? So quantum is the energy. And so when we do different exercises and different things that nourish our mind, our body, our spirit, and that is our intention as we go through it, then inevitably we will shift and we will raise our vibration and we will be more in alignment with our heart, with our soul, okay, with our path. And during this time, I know that it feels like impossible to hear the whispers, but in a way, I think it's impossible to not hear the whispers. So it just depends on what you're listening for, right? Okay, and then so we have unifying bodies as well. So as we integrate, that is the whole idea of integration, right? The whole idea of integration is to unify the bodies. That's the whole idea of yoga. Yoga is the unification of the mind, body, spirit, of the masculine, feminine, of all duality, all polarity, of the physical, of the spirit, right? So being able to slow down your mind, connect to your heart, connect to your breath, connect to your higher self, connect to that whisper. The more that you slow down and connect to the whisper, the more you will be able to hear the whisper, okay? So that's the paradox we live in. But this week, we're getting super, super encouraged to dive deeper into these new tools, into these new modalities, into learning, into your new awareness, okay? And in order for us to step into our new awareness, we have to shed our old. We have to shift from one to the next, right? Okay, learning our process. What is your process? What is it that you do that helps you get into your mind, your body, your spirit, whatever it is, right? This is what the energy is. Like, what is my process? I can't keep trying to live a life that just sustains whatever I'm trying to sustain right now. What is it? How can you integrate things? How can you really step into your power, into your sovereignty, right? What is it that works for you, right? Like, what works for me doesn't work for everyone. I had a mentor that really strongly, highly recommended journaling. Whenever I journaled, honestly, I hated it. I hated affirmation work. I hated writing. I just felt like, oh my God, I hate this. So like, I'm putting that energy out. Then I learned, oh wait, I should do something that I actually enjoy doing, maybe, if I want to be clearing my subconscious mind and shifting my energy, right? So anyways, yeah, that is that. So like, what is it that works for you? What is your process, okay? And actually, okay, I made a note for what I want to give an exercise for. Okay, big decisions that lead to possible endings, right? So during all this time, as we're going through everything, as we're learning to anchor it in, as we're learning to process and shift and access these different parts of ourselves, that means that things are possibly going to be ending, right? Change, change, change. Change signifies an ending, which signifies a beginning, right? So that is the energy that we are in. Death and rebirth through self. So death and rebirth through self, opening up the heart and opening up for healing. So we are the conduits for source consciousness. We are the healer that we've been looking for. We are the one, we are the love that we have been looking for. Self-love, all of these like cliche things that you hear, right? Like, they're cliche for a reason, because it's the truth, right? You have to love yourself. You have to make the choices for you. You have to choose to overcome your mental patterning, your emotional trauma, all these different things. And that's all that this is, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. It's just about learning your process and how you work. Like, I'm a wreck. I'm a mess. Why do you think I'm the teacher here? Because I'm the one that's been through the freaking ringer and said, okay, no more. I cannot do this anymore. I cannot suffer anymore. I cannot pretend that I am not a sovereign being anymore. I can't. Once you start remembering, you don't forget. I know a lot of us in today's day and age have memory problems because we're turned off, we're shut off, we're disconnected, right? There's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you have to be more present, you have to be more balanced, you have to be more in harmony, you have to connect to your peace instead of your chaos, right? That's all that it is. It's just an imbalance. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, let's see. So opening up the heart and opening up for healing. Exactly. Creating sacred space and honoring our sovereignty and choice. That's my last point, and that's so perfect because that is it. That is it. Creating sacred space. So create a sacred space for you, whether that be an altar. Just wanted to show you guys the sunset. It's so beautiful. Whether that be an altar with all your crystals on it, or all of the things that you love, or a yoga mat, or a swimming pool, or like, what is your sacred space? Your body is your sacred temple. Your body is your sacred space, right? So like, looking at your body as your temple, right? That is your sacred space. That is the internal aspect of it, the self aspect, whereas external could be, like I said, creating an altar or doing yoga, or it is your mat, or it is whatever, right? Whatever it is that brings you to that place of peace. And if you don't know, then it's about creating that, right? Accessing it, asking the questions within yourself. What is my peace? What is it that will bring my heart comfort? And it could be a really, really, really big cozy bed and a lot of blankets and a lot of pillows and a tea. Okay? It doesn't need to be anything extravagant. But in that moment, it's about being fully present. And then honoring our sovereignty and choice. So this is like one of the biggest ones because of everything that's going on right now, right? Like, the only thing nobody can take away from you is your fucking sovereignty and free will. So don't ever believe anything that anybody tells you. Nobody can take away your fucking sovereignty. You are a sovereign being. You are incarnate in a human body in this universe, and you have free will. Always and forever, you will have free will. They will convince you that you don't. They will trick you that you don't. They will tell you that you don't. But I am here to tell you and promise you that you will always have free will. And it is you and your choice that claim your sovereignty and choose to step into that power, okay? So remember that, whether it's going to school or keeping a job or getting a job or whatever, put your health first. Health is your priority. Once your DNA is mutated, I'm not saying it can't go back, but god damn it, why don't you just be on the organic timeline, right? So that's my little spiel there. It was just 2626, so I don't know what that means. I'm not sure, but I wanted to say that. And that's it. That's my that's what I have written so far for this week. And then what I just wrote before I get into my cards, and I am going to try to kind of make it a bit quicker because it is going to get dark in a minute. And I can't keep lighting this and keeping the bugs away. So I wrote carrying someone else's energy. How do you know if you're carrying someone else's energy, guys? Like, this is step one. Like, if you're on your spiritual path and you don't know if you're carrying someone else's energy, this is something that you need to learn. Because as we grow, as we become an adult version of ourselves, our inner child learns through trial and error, okay? This is nice. Our inner child learns through trial and error. So we either get praised for something or we get, not ridiculed, that's not the word I wanted. Like, you either get praised for it or you get, I'm having a brain fart. Disciplined, right? So you do something, and it's like there's this time in our lives where, like, things that you used to do were cute, but then all of a sudden it's like you should know better. It's like when you turn 18, it's like you're 17 and you're still a kid, you turn 18 and now all of a sudden you're like 18 and you're an adult, right? Like, it's like there's, just because the fucking world is telling me that doesn't mean that I understand or I have matured or anything like that, right? So as we go through life, we carry different things, we carry different beliefs, we carry different experiences, and we internalize them. And that's what creates our perception of our reality. So something that might not bother me might bother you. For example, I always use the big nose example. So say you're really, like, you know, unconscious, or not unconscious, self-conscious of your nose, and you really don't like your nose, and someone says to you, wow, like, nice nose, like, what the heck, right? And like, you get all upset because that's a trigger for you, right? Whereas if someone were to say that to me, I'll be like, ha ha ha, you're so funny, and move on, and like, whatever, I don't have any insecurity about my nose, right? So that's an example that I use where, like, we hold on to that energy, right? And that's due to a trauma. Whereas, like, say you work in customer service and, like, you know, someone comes in and they just offload all their negative energy on you. They talk to you like shit. They act like you're not a real human being. Then they leave and you feel like shit for the rest of the day. That's when you're carrying someone else's energy. They left their energy on you. And it is your responsibility to know how to clear it, right? or to even know that it's not yours. Okay, so I need a drink. I haven't talked this much. The bugs are getting bad. All right, I might take you guys into my car and just do it in my car. Okay, so let me just get to this really quick, carrying someone else's energy, and then I'm gonna go into my car and pull some cards. Okay, so basically, if you're carrying someone else's energy, that is when you feel good, there's nothing wrong, and then all of a sudden you feel like shit, and then you think something's wrong with you, and then you're like, oh my god, what happened? Why do I all of a sudden going into this downward spiral? Because you're carrying someone else's energy. So the one thing that I ask is this mine? Whatever I'm feeling, the emotion, the thought, the whatever, is this mine? And then you think about it and you tap in and you go, I don't know, is this mine? And that's how you can learn. And then what you do, if you don't know, then you just set the intention to clear energy. So our hands are so powerful. They're an extension of our heart. These are our healing hands, okay? So we can actually brush the energy, any energy that is not mine, is what I say. Any energy that is not mine, please be cleared, please be purified, please be cleansed. I call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Metatron of 100% pure love and light to cleanse my aura, to heal my aura, to protect my aura. Please, all energy that is not mine, leave my body. Your voice, your words, your intention is the power to clear your energy field. Your hands, if you need the physical thing, if you need to physically see it, that's okay, but do it. I clear all energy that is not mine. I clear all energy that is not mine. I clear all energy that is not mine. Keep saying it until you feel it leave. You will feel it leave. And if you don't, then it's not left. So keep saying it. Keep affirming it. Keep saying it. Okay, so that is my one really, really, really big trick. Now say that's something you can do anytime, anywhere. When I worked in customer service, I would literally say someone shit on my head about something that was totally out of my control. Okay, yeah, no problem. And then I would go around the corner, and I'm not even kidding you. I would literally take my hands and I would go like this, because I knew it would hold on my back. I could feel it on my back, right? So what I would do is I would, cleanse my energy. I clear all energy, and it's just like a brush. I brush all energy that is not mine away. I brush all energy that is not mine away. I brush all energy that is not mine away. Okay? You are powerful, and you can do it, and you will do it. So keep that in mind. And that's one of the biggest things. So if you're just randomly out of nowhere, your emotions get triggered, or you're irritated, or someone says something and you can't let it go. As I'm burping is a release, right? So that's your invitation to do that exercise, to clear it, to purify that energy, right? So are you carrying someone else's energy? Okay, so whenever you're feeling like that, keep asking, am I carrying someone else's energy? And make that a routine, make that a ritual, right? Keep asking yourself so that you can know what is yours and what is not. If you're not sure, then, pay more attention, get more present with yourself, right? All right. So, this is from I'm going to stay here, I think, and just kind of go really fast and just get her done. Okay, so this is the Galactic Heritage deck, and what I am doing right now is I'm really just calling in other species, other beings that are on their own ascension path, that are here to help humanity rise above into higher realities, higher dimensions. Okay, so let's see what comes through. I'm just going to get 2 today, just 2 cards, please. Just 2 cards. One, Andromeda New Paradigm and Deep Polarity. Yes! Oh, bug just flew almost in my mouth. Okay, so we have New Paradigm, Andromeda. And it's a 6. 6 is all about, are you focused on the spiritual or are you focused on the material? New paradigm, we're focused on the spiritual. Okay, 35, deep polarity, Orion. Okay, guys, so this is just saying to us, like, deep polarity, which is what's going on. That's the big separation. That's the big, like, pull, right? Oh my God, I just went in my ear. Okay, hold up. Hold up, cowboys. I'm taking you in. I'm taking you. Okay. I'm gonna go to my car, 'cause I can't handle this. No, 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 no. Alright, let me have a drink. Okay. I have this. I will leave this here, because I'm not gonna be much longer. Put you here and here. Okay. Thank you for being patient, because these bugs are driving me crazy. Alright. Now. There's so many bats out. Okay. We made it. Put the lights on. Oh no. Alright, cool. Okay. Whew. So let's get back to reality. Alright, so new paradigm and deep polarity. So I am actually going to read the first little snippet out of each one, so that we can just get a little bit of information. Sorry, I'm really, really close to you guys now. I'll back up. I like to drive close to my wheel. Okay, so what do we have? So Andromeda, New Paradigm. Every culture adheres to a specific paradigm of reality. Earth's paradigm has to do with polarity. The Andromedan paradigm is about experiencing the unexpected and being in a constant state of change. When we are in foreign terrain where we don't know the rules, we have to use our inner compasses to navigate. We all have one, but few know how to use it. This card tells you that change is coming, both to your planet and to your individual life. Learn now how to operate in a foreign paradigm by accessing that inner compass. Your evolution can be not only painless, but joyful. Look at that, guys. So perfect for everything that we were just talking about. I thought I saw a spider. Okay. And then 35, deep polarity. So change. The only constant is change, right? And just like they said, it's like being in another paradigm. Like, we're in a new reality. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but in the last 18 months, we've totally shifted, right? So, like, how do we ground that in? How do we process that? How do we connect to our truest self after all the change, after all the turbulence, right? And, like, that's kind of where we're at, and that's why this work is so fucking important right now. Okay. So, deep polarity, 35, Orion. So, in ancient times, the Orion civilization played out the deepest of polarity during a very dark time in their history. Many souls from Orion eventually came to Earth to heal this polarity through incarnations as humans. If you have pulled this card, then an Orion lifetime of yours still has some influence in your life today. These karmic patterns are ready to be released. Examine your natural human tendency to polarize in thought and belief, and ask the universe to help you to heal this. Also know that this is a major issue for the entire planet at this time, and your healing affects the whole as well. Okay? So that is so cool. So, like, understanding that, duality and polarity are a thing of this reality, and noticing how your own specific ego separates automatically, because that's what we do. Like, humans are separate. Humans need categories. Humans need labels. Humans like that stuff. But we're learning that we can also have two opinions that are just as valid that create the whole, and that's the spectrum of duality, which is polarity, right? So it's like being able to sit in neutrality, being able to not be emotionally or mentally attached to whatever that is, being able to see your thoughts arise and understand where they're coming from, why you're thinking that, what that's showing about you, not whatever's outside, but you, right? And so understanding, and that's where that law of correspondence comes in from the 7 Hermetic principles of as above, so below, as within, so without, right? So now there's a fly in here that's gonna bug me, I'm telling you guys. I accidentally got off. Damn it, I do this every week. Okay, I have a moment of sadness. Okay, back to the reading. Okay, so deep polarity. Okay, guys, so just understanding, being able to observe and really seeing like how it is that your lens is influencing reality. Like, is reality really what it is, or is it just you thinking that it is what it is? Kind of a mind fuck, but that's the new paradigm. Okay, so that's cool. I love it. So perfect. Okay, now we are gonna get into the White Light Oracle real quick, and then the Art of Attention. So this is the White Light Oracle, and I'm just gonna clear the deck, shuffle it out, get the energy for the week, and see what comes through. We're just gonna ask for one card, please. Just one card. Solve Polluti 741 Hertz, page or card 19. So I'm not sure what that even means at all, to be honest. So we're definitely gonna have to go into the book here. All right. Tune into your heart and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring you joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Okay, seriously, guys? Seriously? I freaking love it! Okay, so that's it. That's it. Spot on. Perfect. I don't even know if I really need to say anything else. Maybe I'll just read it just to get more confirmation. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. During such a world age, it takes more work to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in foods, polluted oceans which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such as this current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation, and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peaceful abiding on this planet. When these hearts reside in an inner place of purity, they are able to bring unconditional love and spacious primordial wisdom into our world for the spiritual benefit of all beings. With their positive enthusiasm for the healing for all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness and vitality within the soul. The frequency of 741 Hertz cleans things up. Salve polluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the hold of negativity, and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. The frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonics of the quantum field, the reorganization of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself and your space in ways that feel affirming, inspiring, and beautiful for you. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greatest good. Wow. 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 Okay? Wow. Wow. Okay. All I have to say to that is wow, because it was so perfect. It just so aligned with my entire update for the week. I mean, I just feel like it was just for confirmation purposes. Okay, and then last but not least, guys, the art of attention here. And this is a yoga deck. It actually doesn't have a book, and it's all intuitive. So let's ask for 3 cards for this week to ask what it is that we can focus on that is going to help for us to connect and be able to listen and slow down and hear. All right. Okay, this one really wants to come. Fortune. Your inner connection yields your greatest fortune. Yes, look at her in child's pose. This is what we all need to do. Get in child's pose and ground. And just connect our third eye chakra to ground it to the earth, grounding our spirituality into the physicality. Seek. What you seek is already looking for you. What is yours will always be yours. Okay, and last but not least, playfulness. Your precision holds your playfulness. And then empower yourself and others to reach with kindness. I got empower as well. Playfulness, empower. I burped again, so that's another clearing. Seek and fortune. It is all within you guys. Okay, what a beautiful reading. What a beautiful reading. What you seek is seeking you just came back out. So that's that, guys, for the week of August 30th, 2021. So I hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. I am so sorry that, again, I have messed up the videos and I have to put 2 together. Because I'm not a video editor, which is why I try to just do one shot. So it's always, like, really crappy. But, hey, you know what? I'm human. I'm learning. I'm growing. It is what it is. I showed up. I got the information out. And oh my god, look, it happened again. Look at that. Perfect. My friend Heidi just got like a picture of me, and it's actually really scary. Like, my face looks like ill. Like, I look sick on one half of my face, and on my other half is like light. So it's kind of freaky, but more confirmation around duality and polarity of our reality, and just showing that, you know, it takes the 2 to make the whole. Look at that shadow. Look at what the light does. It creates a shadow, right? 5D, 3D. This is the shadow. This is the higher light. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so silly. Okay, guys, you guys have a beautiful week. I'm so excited to see what kind of unfolds from this point out, because we're really just in the unknown. And yeah, the more that we can create a sacred space, connect to our authentic self, connect to our breath, connect to our body, connect to our health, it's really, really going to help us move forward. And remember to keep purifying your mind, purifying your heart, purifying your throat chakra. And yeah, you're very, very powerful. I'm sending you all so, so much love. If you're interested in booking a reading, I will put the link below. I'm actually working on getting more offerings together as well. focusing on maybe Mondays and Tuesdays being my reading days, and that's it, so that I can focus on other stuff but still help individuals one-on-one. So yeah, if you're interested in booking that, I'll put the link below. Yeah, so I'm Aurora from Translucent Truth Yoga, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Sending you all the love. Bye.